Gemini, welcome to your tarot reading on career, money, and finances for the end of August through September. We've got a nice little reading for you today, so let's just jump into it. We begin with the Three of Wands. This is suggesting that you're in a phase of expansion right now and anticipation in your career. It looks like you've laid a strong foundation for yourself, and now you're looking ahead with some optimism and confidence, which I love to see. You may be in a position where you can see the results of your past efforts beginning to take shape for you, and you might be feeling like you're waiting for some new opportunities, some partnerships or ventures to come your way at the moment. So this is a time of growth and looking beyond your current horizons to see where your career and your financial prospects can expand. Expansion is really a key word here with this card. So you're being encouraged to maintain your vision and continue planning strategically, because your foresight is one of your greatest assets right now. This card is also a card of teamwork and collaboration. So you might be in a position right now where you're collaborating with other people. If you have your own business and it's been just you running it up to this point, you might be at a stage now where you're having increased profits, increased business, and you need some help with running your business. So you decide to bring on a couple of people to help you. And I'm almost reading this as a small team here. I'm almost reading this as you, the figure in the red robe here, and then 2 or 3 people that you're bringing in to support you. So it might be a small team, but it definitely represents some kind of expansion because of your past efforts, and things have gotten to a point now where it's going so well that you're almost unable to keep up with how well it's doing, which is a great position to be in. If it's not that, it can be collaborating with others in the workplace to increase the value of something that you're working on, to push it forward, to expand it in some way. This can also represent traveling. So you might be traveling for your career or your business right now, or you might be selling products or services overseas, where maybe you were doing it locally to start with. Now you're expanding overseas. So there may be something to do with travel or expanding your business way beyond your current horizons right now. Beautiful card for career in this position. The next card we have for you is the Eight of Pentacles. So this shows that you're really deeply focused on honing your skills right now and perfecting your craft. You are very committed to hard work and really dedicated to mastering what you do. And that's starting to yield some really tangible results for you. Your attention to detail and your willingness to put in the effort is not going unnoticed. This card really suggests that you are on the path to becoming a true expert in your field. It's saying if you continue what you're doing, you are going to climb that ladder of success. And it's saying if you keep working the way you are, and this is really a combination of educating yourself about something, but also putting in the hard work. If you continue to do that, there's going to be increased sources of income for you. So if you work for someone else, this means maybe possibly a promotion because you're being noticed for how good you're getting at what you do. Or if you run your own business, this means increased sales, increased opportunities, again, expansion, because of this dedication that you've been putting in recently. Beautiful energy. We have that clarified by the Four of Wands below here. So this is indicating that your hard work is leading to a significant achievement or milestone. This could be, again, a promotion, just a successful completion of a particular project. This could be recognition from your peers or your boss, but there's a sense of celebration and harmony surrounding your career right now. And you might find yourself having a moment to enjoy the fruits of your labor in a very tangible way. The word tangible is really running through this set of cards here. There's going to be something financially that you'll notice, that you'll be remunerated for in some way. It suggests stability and the possibility of rewarding outcomes from whatever it is you're working on. So the fours are all about stability. So I see you here working really hard to create stability for yourself. And here you are being recognized either by your peers, by increased business. There's some kind of recognition happening for you right now that is a reward for this hard work you're putting in. So it might be a good idea to take a moment and just celebrate your wins right now, because you definitely have some wins building up for you, not just at the beginning of this reading, but all the way through. It's really exciting career energy for you. So whatever it is you're working on, keep doing it. Keep your head down. Keep mastering that skill. It's going to bring in a lot of increased stability for you. And not just that, but you're going to feel recognized, celebrated, and it will give you a feeling of a reason to celebrate yourself. The next card we have for you is the King of Pentacles. So this represents stability, success, and financial security. What else can we ask for in a financial reading? Him showing up right in the center there, amazing. It may indicate that you're striving to achieve a position of authority or financial abundance right now. This is a card of great material wealth and success, but it's also emphasizing the importance of responsible management and making really wise decisions with your resources. So you might be looking to create some really long-term stability and wealth for yourself. And this card is suggesting you do have this potential to achieve it, but you have to remain grounded and really practical right now. This king is very generous as well. He's got a lot of resources and he is not shy about sharing them with other people. So this could be someone coming in who embodies that spirit of having a lot of resources, a lot of money, a lot of what you need, and they're sharing it with you because they see how hard you're working here. So there may be an investor coming in, something like that, who's being very generous with their resources. Or this could be you sharing your wealth of experience and knowledge and your resource set with other people. He's definitely saying we have the capability here of achieving great wealth for ourselves if we remain grounded, if we remain open to receiving and sharing our resources here. He is clarified by the Queen of Cups right below him. So this is suggesting that emotional intelligence and empathy are going to play quite a significant role in your success right now. This combination that indicates that while you're focused on building material wealth, it's important to not lose sight of the emotional and relational aspects of your career. Again, collaboration seems to be important here. You might find that nurturing relationships, being compassionate, and listening to your intuition are really key in achieving your financial or career goals right now. Balancing the practical with the emotional is what's going to lead to greater fulfillment and success for you. She's very much saying, let's bring our intuition into the game right now. She's so focused on her chalice here because she cares so much about what she's doing. This has a personal ring to it. Whatever it is you're building, you care so much about it. So be a bit protective in that sense. Be protective of what you're building right now. There may be a feeling, and I'm definitely getting this feeling, of there being this kind of outpouring of support for whatever it is that you're working on. She's a very supportive queen. So there may be some kind of creative project that you're working on that currently you feel this outpouring of nurturing energy towards from other people. This can be support in the workplace from colleagues, your boss. If you run your own business, this can be a lot of sales and positive reviews and that kind of thing coming in for you to let you know you are appreciated. And it makes you feel like, oh, this is working. I'm going to continue to put more of my energy, resources, and efforts towards this because it's clearly working People are noticing what I'm doing and they want to support it. Really beautiful pairing there. Your next card we have is the Page of Wands. So this is encouraging you to embrace new ideas and to be adventurous right now, and maybe even take some risks in your career. It's really a card of enthusiasm and curiosity, and it's saying maybe it's time to explore some new opportunities or projects that really excite you. There's a really youthful, energetic quality to this card that invites you to be bold and to pursue your passions with a lot of vigor. And it's a reminder to stay optimistic right now and be open to the possibilities that lie ahead. When this card shows up, it can indicate a new job offer coming in that makes you feel very excited, or it can represent coming at your work with this kind of renewed sense of optimism and enthusiasm. This page can be a little bit impulsive, so he's also saying, let's make sure we can deliver on our promises right now. And you might be feeling quite busy, a lot of tasks, a lot of multitasking that you're doing. So he's also saying, let's prioritize those tasks so we can make sure we're delivering on our promises right now. Clarifying that page is the Nine of Cups. So this really reinforces the message of following your passions and your intuition is what's going to lead to deep satisfaction and personal fulfillment right now. This is often referred to as the wish card because it symbolizes contentment and the realization of dreams. So the combination of these two cards here suggests that if you pursue with enthusiasm what truly makes you happy and ignites your spirit, you are likely to achieve not only career success, but also a sense of emotional well-being and joy. And financially, this could mean a new venture or idea has the potential to be very rewarding. And again, not just financially, but emotionally as well. What more can we ask for, really? This card is often in a career setting. It can be a card of getting a promotion, some kind of new job offer, where you've put in all this work and someone's noticing and they're saying, let's give this person a promotion. Let's raise them up in status because they have clearly put in the work and they know what they're doing. Let's help them get to the next stage of their career. So it could be a promotion or something like that. Or it could be, again, if you run your own business, you have been putting out a lot of content, a lot of products, a lot of whatever it is you're trading in. You've gotten to a point now where you can look at what you've done and say, wow, I really have produced a lot recently. And things are starting to heat up for you. People are noticing, people are buying, customers are flying in. It's starting to really take flight, whatever this is that you've put that effort into. And the beautiful thing about this card showing up in this reading is saying, almost like the reason why you've been able to produce so much is because you like what you're doing. You love it. You're excited about it. You are emotionally fulfilled by this work in some way. Again, a really beautiful set of cards there. The next card we have for you as kind of the outcome is the Ace of Cups. So this is a really powerful symbol of new beginnings, particularly on an emotional and spiritual level. So in the context of career and finances, this card suggests that you are about to enter a phase where you want to feel really emotionally fulfilled and deeply satisfied with your work. This could indicate a new job, a new project, or a creative project that resonates with you on kind of a soul level. And that's going to fill you with this sense of purpose and even joy, like so much enthusiasm that it's that kind of energy of leaping out of bed in the morning and starting to work before you've even had your coffee because you're so excited about what you're doing and you have so much purpose driving it. Financially, the Ace of Cups suggests that this new beginning is going to bring a lot of prosperity and abundance, and not just that sense of purpose and enthusiasm. It's not just about material wealth, but also feeling rich in terms of emotional and spiritual fulfillment. Your work, whatever it is you're doing right now, will likely align with your core values, your real passions. And that's going to lead to this really harmonious balance between your career and your finances and your personal happiness. So I'm almost getting this sense that perhaps in the past you weren't feeling this way. Whatever it is you're working on now represents this new balance of happiness in what you're doing every day with financial reward. It's got this reading just like stinks of like following your dreams and it working out for you. And not everyone gets that in life. Whatever it is that you're working on, it's not only going to be successful for you, but it's going to make you really happy. And because you like doing it, I see a lot of long-term longevity here. Because you're interested in what you're doing, because you care about it so much, because it represents you following your real intuition, your passions. I see you wanting to do this for a very long time and being very successful at it because of that. So it looks like you're on this path of growth and expansion in your career, and you have this really strong focus right now on mastering your skills and achieving stability. I think that's front of mind for you right now. You understand that mastering something, producing a lot of whatever it is you're doing, is going to lead to some more stability for you. And while you're driven to create some more material success for yourself, it's important to balance this with emotional intelligence and empathy. And again, your intuition, following your intuition, is going to be really important in pushing your finances forward right now. There may be some new opportunities coming in, and it's time to embrace them with enthusiasm, because they're likely going to bring both financial rewards and deep personal satisfaction. And ending up with the Ace of Cups here. Wow, there's just an energy of really beautiful new beginnings here that have to do with either some kind of offer coming in, some kind of promotion, some kind of new job, or again, if you run your own business, really expansive energy where whatever it is you've been putting in that hard work behind the scenes on is kind of busting out right now and picking up speed, getting support. You're being recognized, and that feels like this kind of new chapter in your life where you're like, wow, I've never felt this combination of financial success with actually liking what I'm doing, with actually jumping out of bed in the morning to get started on what I'm doing. Really powerfully beautiful energy in this reading, dear Gemini. I wanted to pull one more card for you. It's a brand new deck. It's called Woodland Wardens. And you'll have to forgive me, I am new to this deck, so I am reliant on reading the guidebook. But the card we pulled for you is this very beautiful card called the Hawk and Thistle. And it says grateful persistence. So I'm just going to read the definition from the guidebook here. The hawk is a keen and vigilant observer, so much so that watchful and hawk-eyed have become synonyms. An apex predator, the hawk guides gracefully on the wind, its sharp talons ever at the ready. The thistle can thrive in a variety of environments, from verdant hills to rocky shores. Its spiked, stinging leaves protect its radiant flower, which perches like a crown upon its stem. So it's saying the meaning is you can act fiercely while maintaining your grace and dignity. Sharpen your talons, but don't lose your crown. So I think that really nicely ties into this idea of kind of aggressively going after what you want, but using your intuition right now. Being graceful in terms of honoring your empathy, your compassion, your intuition, and trusting that following your true passions right now in an aggressive way is going to lead to success right now. And definitely the word persistence is jumping out at me right now. Now is not a time to rest on your laurels. I do think it's time to kind of congratulate yourself a little bit at how far you've come already, because it looks like your past efforts are starting to really build steam right now. So yes, take a beat to recognize that, but then get right back on your game, get back on that workhorse here and continue mastering your craft, because it looks like there is so much ripe opportunity for you to build a very stable, wealthy future for yourself through that persistence. Wow, super exciting reading for you, dear Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.